Terrion Arnold was a first-round draft pick, selected 24th overall by the Detroit Lions in 2024. 2 seasons into his NFL career, he had played in 24 games, started 22 of them, and was considered a key part of Detroit's defense. In the summer of 2026, that career changed direction. Arnold was arrested and charged with multiple felonies, including armed robbery and kidnapping. He has pleaded not guilty and denies all wrongdoing. This is a summary of what has been reported so far, and what remains disputed. Arnold played college football at Alabama before entering the 2024 NFL Draft, where the Lions selected him in the first round. According to police and court records, the case traces back to February 4th, 2026. Arnold and several friends had been staying at an Airbnb in Largo, Florida. While the group was out, more than $250,000 in cash and property, including cash, a necklace, and other valuables, was reported stolen from a rental. Arnold and his associates reported the theft to local police. According to the Hillsborough County State Attorney's Office, hours after that theft was reported, 3 men were lured to an apartment in Tampa. Investigators say 2 men ambushed the group, holding them at gunpoint and beating them. Part of the incident was allegedly live-streamed. Authorities later determined the 3 men were not responsible for the original theft. Prosecutors allege Arnold suspected 2 of the men were involved in the theft, and that he directed the actions of his associates during the incident, including through messages in a group chat, which investigators say they recovered as evidence. Prosecutors say Arnold was not physically present at the apartment during the assault. Arnold's attorneys dispute this account. In a statement, his representative said he categorically denies any involvement in the matters underlying the allegations, and argued that the case relies heavily on testimony from co-defendants who have pleaded guilty and may have incentive to shift blame in exchange for lighter sentences. 6 associates were arrested in February and March of 2026 in connection with the incident. 2 of them, both women, later pleaded guilty to robbery and kidnapping charges and agreed to cooperate with prosecutors. Arnold was not arrested until June 24th, 2026, after what police described as a 4-month investigation. He turned himself in voluntarily. He was initially held without bond and was formally charged with multiple counts of armed robbery and kidnapping, along with related conspiracy charges that carry a maximum possible sentence of life in prison. At a bond hearing 5 days later, on June 29th, a Hillsborough County judge set bond at $1 million, rejecting prosecutors' request to hold Arnold without bond. The judge said prosecutors were, in his words, not there yet in demonstrating a strong case against him. As conditions of release, Arnold was ordered to surrender his passport, avoid contact with his co-defendants and witnesses, and remain confined to his home except for legal appointments, court dates, and team activities. He posted bond the next day. Hours after that bond hearing, the Detroit Lions released Arnold. The team had previously declined to comment on the case, citing respect for the ongoing legal process, and head coach Dan Campbell had said in March that it seemed Arnold wasn't involved. The release ended Arnold's tenure with the team and left Detroit needing to fill a starting cornerback spot. Arnold has pleaded not guilty and, through his attorneys, maintains his innocence. His legal team argues the evidence against him is weak and points to the credibility issues of cooperating co-defendants. Prosecutors maintain they have sufficient evidence to proceed, including cell phone records and witness testimony. The case is ongoing. No trial date had been widely reported as of this recording. Several of Arnold's co-defendants remain in custody without bond. 2 have already pleaded guilty. Under the law, Terrion Arnold is presumed innocent unless and until he is proven guilty in a court of law. The facts of this case, what actually happened at that apartment in Tampa, and what role, if any, Arnold played, are still being contested in court, not decided by public opinion. If you want to know what happens next, subscribe and like to be notified on the update about Terrion Arnold case.